Hi everyone, it's that time of the month again. Okay, not that time of the month. Or is it? And I'm filming my monthly favorites for September. I'm sort of kind of on time this go around, and I'm actually pretty proud of myself, so round of applause for me. First thing that I'm seeing is this palette, this blush palette from Bitch Slap Cosmetics. Comment down below, has anybody heard of this brand or used any of this brand, seen any of it? I'm on Pinterest once in a while. Cool. So this is what the palette looks like. It's very bright and kind of like punkish, and I don't know, there's like some skulls. Looks very eccentric. So I went on the website and I saw this palette, and I love blush so much, and until I really started getting into makeup, like within this past year, like really deciding this is a hobby and I'm going to continue this hobby, especially with making videos, I only had like a couple blushes, so I was so excited to come across this. This is what it looks like inside. It's like got, you know, the packaging reminds me a lot of like BH Cosmetics, and it's not really high end or anything, but this whole palette was $25. So, I mean, look at how many blushes you're getting, and truly these are good quality. And I'll swatch a couple for you, but there's a wide variety of colors. Some of these, when I first purchased the palette, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll really use it. Like this kind of lightish color. It's just like a little, like very light peach. That might be good for somebody with like very pale skin. Might even be like, I don't think it could be used as a highlight. I think it's a little too peach. This color right here, just from looking at it with the naked eye, I was like, oh, I don't really know. Like, I usually go for like more in-your-face colors, and this is what that one looks like here. So if you could see, they're just very like neutral, but I actually have used this one, for example. I don't think I've used this one yet, but I have used this one, and it actually looks really nice on the cheeks, and I have been liking it. All of the other ones are very like more my style, as in they're more like, hey everybody, look at my blush. There's a few really pretty like orangey coral shades that I'm just like, okay. This one is like the hottest pink I've ever seen. It's like bright, bright, bright Barbie pink. I love it. Here's more of a cool tone pink there. But they all are very pigmented. They are very smooth, very creamy. I mean, truly impressed with the quality of these blushes, especially since I mentioned this is probably about the size of like a MAC blush. I would say maybe a little smaller, but they're decent size, and this was $25. I mean, you cannot beat that price for 10 blushes, 10. So, and I probably use 9 of them. My next favorite is actually this product here from Big Sexy Hair. This is called Powder Play. I hauled this in a recent video from my Ulta haul. When I first got this, was like, oh, it's sort of like dry shampoo, and I even talked in that video like, yeah, you know, I want to keep oil out of my hair. I'm an idiot. Like, I did not realize that this is not, I mean, I guess you could try to use it as a dry shampoo because it's powder, but that's not what it's meant for. It's meant to like add texture to your hair. I have fairly long locks, so, which I want to keep, but my hair is fine. Like, what they say is I have a fine hair, but I have a lot of it, which does not make sense to me, but that's what I've just always been told, and I want my hair to be like as long as possible without it looking like flat and without it being like no body, no volume to it. I did get some, side note, I did get some layers like cut into my hair the last time I got my hair done, just because I like big hair, and this is like as big as it will get, which is fine, like unless I curl it. But anyways, so this has been working really well. You just literally, like, you could pour this on. Oh my god, that was so much. much. So you can pour this on like your roots, or you can pour it in your hand. I just find it easier to pour it directly onto your hair. You can see like there's no like white cast or anything, like it's still, but it allows your hair to like be like posable almost. Like you can see when I'm like going like that, like it stays, which maybe that's not your preferred look, but I just want to be able to like move my hair around and leave volume in my hair. You could do it at the ends of your hair as well. I have been liking this a lot. I will say that I know there are other brands, like I think the Got To Be brand. I know there's other brands that sell this for a little, that is a little less expensive. This one was like $15, which this is like a small bottle. Now I've had this for a couple months. I don't use it every day, but I have been using it more and more. So if you can get a cheaper one, why not? What I hear is that it works pretty much exactly the same. I have a couple products here from Sleek Cosmetics. I recently placed an order with them, and if I'm not mistaken, it is a brand from the UK, so it took literally forever to get it, and that was very annoying, but I was so excited for it to come in. And the two products that I'm like using practically every day and have been for September is this palette. This is the iDivine palette. Oh, I didn't even know the name was on here. It's called Ultra Mattes V2. I don't know, but it looks like this, and there is a lot of beautiful, they're all matte shades, but there's a lot of beautiful like fall colors in here. This is like matte gray, a teal, a really nice navy, this pretty purple color. All of these are very pigmented. Also, this is another brand that I've been really impressed with, because I have to say, like, the price of this was, I think this was around $12. So you're getting 12 shadows for like $12. They're just good colors, first of all, for fall. I didn't have any of these colors that I just swatched. I didn't have like any of those in my collection already. Another Sleek Cosmetics little palette or product is this face contour kit. This is in the color Light. It's a very nice, very creamy, like so surprised at how creamy this is. This is the the bronzer. Let me see. That's just like a messy swatch of it there. So it's just a nice like warm brown color, not super orange, not like anything weird. And then next to it has a highlighter, which, oh my gosh, like look at how pretty that is. There's the highlighter right there. I've been using this highlighter with like a ton of looks all the time. It is a very like cream colored highlighter, no like pinks or anything in it. Goes well with so many different looks, and again, just like very creamy consistency. High quality again for, I think this was like 12 bucks. So very impressed with that. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. This is something that everybody talks about. If you haven't seen this on YouTube yet, you're probably not watching any beauty videos, because everybody has been talking about this for a really long time. I really don't know when the trend started with this, but I have definitely hopped on board of this train. I saw this, and I've seen this in videos, but I saw this at Walgreens a while ago, and I have other concealers that I'm using that I'm liking, but I just wanted to try this out. I have this, it's the new Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer, but this is in the color Light Pale. I'm stupid because I didn't realize that they have a brightening color, which I would have rather purchased that one. So I just purchased one that's like lighter than my skin tone to use it as like a brightening or highlighter underneath my eyes. But it has this little like sponge applicator on it, which I don't know how hygienic that is, but it actually does, like you twist this up and it comes out very nicely, and it is a thin consistency but somehow has good coverage. And I just like dot that under my eyes, and then I just blend it out with my finger or blend it out with a brush, but this has done so well. Like this does not crease hardly at all. I still set it with an under eye powder, and I will continue to. I don't care if the concealer says like doesn't crease, like I just don't really believe that, but it does have a less creasing ability than a lot of other concealers that I've tried. So I really, really, really like this. and you can see like how far down I've gone now. This is probably like a third of the way done. But once I'm finished with it, I will pick up the brightening one because I kind of want to see what that will do. I know it has like a little more pinky like undertones, which I think would look nice under the eyes. This favorite is a NYX eyeshadow base. I have not used like an eyeshadow base before, believe it or not. I've always used like a primer, but I picked this up. It was only a few dollars. I think it was like $5 or $6. And this is what I would compare to like a MAC paint pot, which I have never used either, but it's the same concept. Like it's just almost like concealer, nudish color that you just like put all over your eyes. I even put a little bit under my eyes because I tend to put shadow under my eyes as well. And it acts as like a primer. It holds onto your shadows. It makes your shadows like a little more vibrant. And it does definitely keep my eyeshadow on all day. It says Base Camp for true stay on, stay put, and stay long eyeshadow colors. This is in, they have like a white one, and they have another color, and then they have a skin tone, which I would just like to mention. This is what they call skin tone, and I object because this should not be called skin tone. This is not everybody's skin tone. So are you saying that like darker people or people with darker skin tone, are you saying that they don't have something? I don't know, like that's just like offensive to me, and this does work with my skin tone, but I just want to point that out, so I hope I'm not offending anyone by talking about it, but it is what it is. Second to last product here, I recently got this, so probably about a week and a half ago, but I already have to talk about it, and I have to talk about it now. I cannot wait until my October favorites because I am loving it. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow. This I heard about from a YouTuber, I forget her name, but I will put her down below. She talked about this, and ever since she did, I've been wanting it. It is a waterproof eyebrow corrector, and literally you need like barely any. I just put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. It is like a liquidy consistency, or almost like a paste, like basically it's like paint, like you're painting your eyebrows. But if you've watched any of my videos before, or if you know me, you know that I don't just like fill in my brows, like I like basically draw them on, and I'm totally fine with that. I like the look of very precise. Is there something on my head? What the hell is that? Okay, so not sure how I got eyeshadow on my forehead, but I've definitely been talking and had no idea, so hopefully it wasn't on for the entire video, but I don't have time to refilm everything, so I apologize. Anyways, basically I draw on my eyebrows, and I just have been using a little bit of this. My favorite thing about this is that it is waterproof. So not that I'm like going in the pool every day during the day, but it is nice that, you know, if I get oily throughout the day, or if I like accidentally touch my eyebrow, it's not like, oh hey, your eyebrows are gone, because when I use like a powder or something, it's a little harder to do when I first apply it, but by 4 or 5 o'clock, if I like itch my eye or something, I often will look in the mirror and be like, great, like half my eyebrow's gone, like now they don't match, now it looks like really weird, and it's just really annoying, and I'm very particular about it. So I purchased this. This is gonna last me a long time, so it's $20 for this little tube, but this is gonna last you such a long time because you just need like a little bit. Since I purchased this, I also have not had to use a brow gel. If you watched my last favorites video, I talked about the clear or transparent mascara that you can use to set your brows. I forget the brand, but basically was saving my life because my eyebrows would start to like kind of fall, and that product really helped my eyebrows stay in place. With this, I haven't even had to use it because I think the consistency of it just like holds my brows in place. Some days I still add the gel just for fun, I guess, but I really don't need to use the gel if I have this, and that's like saving me a step. I just will continue to buy this. I really like it a lot. And lastly, for my favorites for the month of September, I have to talk about the L'Oreal Lilac, Color Riche Lilac, and this is in Never Lacking. I talked about this in a separate review. if you want to see that, but this is the color of it that I've been wearing a lot. It is so pretty, it is so shiny, so pigmented. This is a beautiful color for every day, very like pinkish nude or a mauvey pink. It's just very like a nice color that goes with so many eye looks, and sometimes I do my eyes and then I go do my lips and I'm like, I don't know what to do, and this has been like a really nice color to fall back on because it goes with so many things. So I love the formula of it. I love the consistency. I love the staying power. It's just been a really good product. If you haven't picked those up yet, I highly suggest you do so because they are limited edition. So that completes my favorites for the month of September. If you guys have used any of these products, or if you do end up using some of them, definitely let me know. I would be very excited if you guys took any of my recommendations, so let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much. Please don't forget to subscribe so you can see all of my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys next time.